Hello, my name is Edward Parker, and I'm here to teach you about different exercises and skills you can do at home.
This is our intermediate program and will go for approximately 20 minutes with our athlete Edward. The only equipment you will need is a pillow, small objects to hurdle over, like some cushions, and a sturdy chair. And have this chair up against a wall and ensure the space around you is clear of objects. My voice will guide you through each movement of the exercise, and I'll give you some tips and tricks to help you use the right muscles at their optimal capacity. It is recommended that you complete the beginner program before commencing the intermediate one to learn more about the movements of the exercises and how to do them correctly. Before commencing an exercise program, seek advice from your general practitioner or healthcare professional. If you start to feel discomfort or pain when performing an exercise, try to reduce the intensity or cease the exercise. These videos do not aim to replace any advice you have received from a healthcare or exercise professional. Our first exercise is going to mimic the movement that we do day in, day out. So sit on the front half of your chair seat. Your knees should be bent at a 90-degree angle and feet flat on the floor. We're going to engage our abdominal muscles and start to lean forward slightly at our hips. If you require some stability when standing from a chair, you can gently place your hands on the bench, rail, frame, or armrest of the chair to assist you to stand up. Press through your heels to raise your body to a standing position, squeezing your bottom cheeks together when standing up. We're going to reverse the movement by sticking your bottom out towards the chair, bending your knees, and slowly lowering down until you tap your bottom on the end of the chair. We're going to perform this exercise for a total of 10 times. Let's go. Remember to try and keep your back nice and straight as you're standing up and slowly coming back down again. Great work. Let's have 30 seconds of rest. We're going to perform the chair squat exercise another 10 times. Let's go. Remember, you want to try and keep your chin up and facing forward throughout the entire movement. Keep your back nice and straight by engaging those core muscles as you're standing up and slowly sitting back down again. Great work. We're going to get down low and do some bear crawls next. Start by kneeling on all fours with your hands under your shoulders and knees under your hips. We're going to extend our legs out until they're slightly bent. Spread your fingers wide to have optimal contact with the floor. We're going to walk using our feet and our hands across the floor. We're going to perform a total of 10 steps. So you can do this around your dining room table or if you've got a straight line in front of you. Take a total of 10 steps and have a rest for 30 seconds. We're now going to perform another 10 steps of the bear crawls exercise. Let's go. Remember to try and keep your back nice and straight by engaging your core muscles with every step you take. Great work. So instead of walking forward, we're going to mix it up a little bit and do some sideways walking. Stand up straight with your feet hip-width apart and a clear path to your side. Take a slightly larger than usual step to your right side with your right leg. Step with your left leg towards your right leg, ending with your legs hip-width apart again. Continue with the side stepping in one direction for a total of 10 times. When you reach a total of 10, stay facing the same way and we're going to step back in the other direction. Great work. Remember, you don't need to do this straight. If you can do it around your dining room table or out in the backyard, that's great. Let's have 30 seconds of rest and we're then going to perform the sideways walking exercise again. Let's go. 10 steps to your right. And we're going to do another 10 steps to our left. Great work. We're going to change up our marching exercise that we did in our beginner program by adding some arm movements. Stand upright with a clear path in front of you. You're going to be walking in a straight line at a slower speed than normal. For each step, lift your knees as high as they can go, rising above the level of your hips and heading towards your chest. As you lift one leg, raise the opposite arm into the air. As you slowly lower your foot and arm towards the ground, stay standing in your position with your legs apart and both arms by your side. Lift the back leg up with the opposite arm so your knees are high and rises above the level of your hips and heading towards your chest. Let's perform this for a total of 20 times. Let's go. Try to avoid your hips tilting from side to side when you're taking each step. Great work. We're going to have 30 seconds of rest. Let's perform the marching with arm swings exercise another 20 times. Let's go. Great work. It's time to get our pillow out. Begin in a standing position with your feet hip width apart, holding a pillow in both hands. Raise the pillow up over your head with straight arms. We're going to then slam the pillow down to the ground with as much force as possible. Make sure you're bending at the knees when you go to pick the pillow up. Let's repeat this for a total of 20 times. Let's go. Remember to bend your knees and hips when picking the pillow up from the ground, rising above your head and slamming it down to the ground again. Great, let's have 30 seconds of rest. We're now going to perform the pillow slams exercise another 20 times. Let's go. Try and slam that pillow down to the ground with as much force as possible. Great work. It's time to jump around. Let's place 5 small pillow-sized objects in front of you, and these can be in a straight line or around a dining room table. Begin in a standing position in front of the first hurdle. Let's step over the hurdles until you have stepped over all 5 of them. Then turn around and step over them again until you're at your beginning position. Let's repeat this another 5 more times. Remember to lift your leg up as your knee is heading towards your chest to clear the object underneath your foot. We're now going to have 30 seconds of rest, then perform the hurdles another 10 times. Let's go. Let's have 30 seconds of rest, then perform the hurdles another 5 times. Let's go. Great work. Remember to lift that leg up as high as it goes. Well done. You just completed the intermediate program. If you want to work a little harder, let's move on to our advanced program.